Hey guys, it's Portia. Today I'm going to be rapping some songs by 21 Pilots. I'm going to be rapping the ones off Blurryface and a few from Vessel. There's an invitation in my imagination. Hope that the chick will soak, cause I'm talking about the basement. This is not rap, this is not hip hop. Just another attempt to make the voices stop. Rapping through nothing, just trying to say something, cause it wasn't the only one who wasn't rushing to say nothing. This doesn't mean it's a dream. It's just right now I got a really crazy mind to clean. Now I didn't understand a thing you said. If I didn't know better, I guess you're already dead. My eyes always looking around with a limp and a hunch, saying stuff like, you only live once. You've got one time to figure it out. One time to twist and one time to shout. One time to think and I say start now. Sing it with me if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. It'd be to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown a stone's throw from the creek we used to roam. But it would remind myself when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the latter. I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But I don't seem to see many bullets coming through. Too many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man. But literally, I don't know what I do. I'd live for you, and that's all I gotta do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know there's a night. Well, the people back home want you talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions meant for me, like who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill? I'm sorry that question if I asked last. Scared you a bit like a hazmat and a gas mask. If you ask Zach, he's my brother, he likes when I rap fast. So let's backtrack. Back to this. Who would you live and die for on that list? But the problem is, there's another list that exists and no one really wants to think about this. Forget sanity, forget salary, forget vanity, my morality. If you get in between some and I live in me, you're gonna feel the heat of my cavalry. 3 lights are lit, but the 4th one's out. I can tell cause it's darker than the last night's bout. I forgot about the drought of light bulbs in this house, so I head out. Down a route I think it's heading south, but I'm not good with directions and I hide behind my mouth. I'm a pro at imperfections and I'm best friends with my doubt. And now that my mind's out and now I hear it clear and loud, I'm thinking wow, I probably should have stayed inside my house. Hope your dick is how could you sleep at a time like this? People they rhyme like this, we're all impressed by this. They rip it, flip it, but these are just triplets with this in 3 minutes. 3 words to a line, it's just poetry divided. I'm the kind of guy who takes every moment, he knows he can fight it. And music to use it for others to use it. Your dick is how could you sleep at a time like this? Life is up here, but you comment below. When it comments below has become common motivation to promote your show's next episode, so your brain knows to keep going even though hope is far from this moment. But you and I know it gets better when morning finally rears its head. Together we're losers, remember the future. Remember the morning as when night is dead. Remember the moment, you know exactly where you're going, cause the next moment before you know it, time is slowing and it's frozen still, and the windowsill looks really nice, right? You think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right? Fight it, take the pain and night it, tie a noose around your mind, loosen up the breeze, spine and tie it to a tree, tell it, you belong to me, this ain't a noose, this is a leash, and I have news for you, you must obey me. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hearts, it's our hearts that make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it? Lyrics that mean nothing, we were gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It ain't the speakers that bump hearts, it's our hearts that make the beat. I am not as fine as I seem. Pardon me for yelling, I'm telling you, green gardens, it's not what's growing in my psyche, it's a different me, a difficult to beast up feasting lumber down trees, freeze frame, please let me paint a mental picture portrait, something you won't forget, it's all about my forehead, to now what is important that holds back contents, that make Pandora's box contents look non-violent, behind my eyelids are islands of violence, my mind shipwrecked, this is the only land my mind could find, I did not know it was such a violent island, full of tidal waves, suicidal crazed lions, are trying to eat me, blood running down the chin, and I know that I can fight or I can let the lion win. I begin to assemble what weapons I can find, cause sometimes to stay alive you gotta kill your mind. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. And I will say that we should take a day to break away from all the pain our brain has made. The game is not played alone. And I will say that we should take a moment and hold it and keep it frozen and know that life has a hopeful undertone. I ponder of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. I find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There's things we can do, but from the things that work, there are only two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. There is faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I yacht to replace a slot with what I once bought, because somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.